Today, more than ever, there seems to be headlines and conversations about real estate values and where real estate values are headed. In this special episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast, the MartiniMortgage.com 2022 Housing Forecast. My name is Kevin Martini. I'm a certified mortgage advisor, NMLS 143962, and producing branch manager of the Martini Group at Cardinal Financial Company, NMLS 66247. And welcome to the Martini Mortgage Podcast, episode 130. The MartiniMortgage.com 2022 Housing Forecast is curated by myself, Kevin Martini, and senior mortgage strategist Logan Martini, and it's curated to go beyond the headlines and provide a glimpse of how the real estate market is forecasted to perform based on real data from industry leaders like Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the National Association of Realtors, and Mortgage Bankers Association. So let me first start about headlines. Raleigh real estate headlines and the national real estate headlines. The data suggests that if 10 people read a headline, only 2 will read the full article. Hence, 80% of the readers never make it past the headline. The reader's perception is solely based on the headline. We all know that perception does not always sync with reality. Here, what is very alarming. A study done by Columbia University highlighted that 59% of links are shared online have never actually been clicked on. Why is this important? It's important because headlines can be correct, but not tell the entire story. Let me give you an example. The headline of a recent CNBC article was, and I quote, "Mortgage originations will drop 33% in 2022 as interest rates rise, according to industry forecasts," end quote. Oh my, that sounds like the sky is falling. Yes, the headline is factually correct, but you have to read the entire article to have context. In the article, you will read that there is expected to be a drop of 62% mortgage origination for refinances. However, mortgage origination for the purpose of buying a home is forecasted to rise 9% to a record, let me say it again, to a record 1.73 trillion in 2022. The headlines are nice, but irrelevant unless you have context and know the whole story. It is my opinion that 2022 is going to be another strong year for the housing market. Let's talk about mortgage rates in 2022. 2022 will bring higher home loan rates. Now, Fannie Mae forecasts a mid 3% interest rate for a 30-year fix in 2022, and maybe in the upper threes by the end of 2022. Correct. This is higher than where we are today. And it is completely higher from where we have been 12 months ago. But from historical standards, home loan rates will be extremely low in 2022. Low home loan rates maximize affordability and amplifying buying power. To the end result, if you are waiting to buy, the longer you wait, the more likely you'll be paying more for the home, and you will be paying more each month and every month, and moreover, for the life of the loan. In addition, you'll be losing on the equity appreciation between now and when you buy. More on that a little bit later on in the podcast. When asking yourself, should I buy now or should I wait? And then when you do the math, it is perfectly clear. Taking action now is much more advantageous than waiting. Let me give you a little sidebar note. It should always be loan first and then go find your home. There is never a substitute to have price and cost clarity with certainty before you start searching and fall in love with a place to call home. If you want or need trusted advice with a frictionless digital mortgage process that provides you with certainty, give the Martini Group at Cardinal Financial Company a call at 919-238-4934. MartiniMortgage.com home price forecast for 2022. In 2022, homes are forecasted to appreciate. The bulls of the six major, the biggest bull of the six major entities is Fannie Mae, with a forecast of 7.4% appreciation rate in 2022. The bear of the major industry entities is the National Association of Realtors, with a 2.8% appreciation forecast. It is very important to note, the bull is at 7.4%. The bear is at 2.8%. There is not one major real estate or mortgage entity that is forecasting depreciation. They are all predicting an increase in home prices in 2022. The average of the industry experts is 5.1% appreciation in 2022. Home appreciation is not the only thing predicted to increase in 2022. The Mortgage Bankers Association is projecting 7.5 million homes to be sold in 2022. Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae are suggesting 6.8 million homes to be sold in 2022. To give you some perspective, in 2020, because the 2021 data is not available, there was 6.5 million homes sold. Again, asking yourself, should I buy now or should I wait? And when the math is done, it's clear. Taking action now is more advantageous than waiting. I want to wrap this up and talk about things to consider when buying a home. Logan Martini and myself, we curate every quarter a buyer guide that's a very powerful resource that simply and effectively communicates the current opportunity. The Martini Buyer Guide is available for free by going to martinibuyerguide.com. Again, it's martinibuyerguide.com. My name is Kevin Martini, and I am a certified mortgage advisor and producing branch manager of the Martini Group at Cardinal Financial Company, which is located in Raleigh, North Carolina. However, I help families all over the U.S. I provide the families I serve with trusted advice with a frictionless digital mortgage process that provides certainty. Now, you may have questions about what you've heard in this episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast, and that is awesome. I'm here to help you and invite you to call me directly at 919-238-4934. I believe there is never a substitute for getting educated on the process of buying a home and getting a mortgage. Thank you for listening, and please share this episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast with someone you care about, and thank you in advance for leaving a 5-star review. Now it is time for the disclosure. This material has been prepared for marketing purposes only. This is not a loan commitment or guarantee of any kind. Loan approval and rates are dependent upon borrower's credit, collateral, financial history, and program availability at time of origination. Rates and terms are subject to change without notice. Corporate address 3701 Arco Corporate Drive, Suite 200, Charlotte, North Carolina 28273. Cardinal Financial Company, Limited Partnership, NLS ID 66247. Branch address is 507 North Blunt Street, Raleigh, North Carolina 27604. And you can reach the branch by calling 919-238-4934. For a full list of and more information on licensing, visit cardinalfinancial.com/licensing. Equal housing opportunity. For more information about me, Kevin Martini, with the Martini Group at Cardinal Financial, visit www.martinimortgage.com or call 919-238-4934.